Hey guys, today with the topic, if you are afraid to lose it, you will lose it. Maybe the principle of self-fulfilling prophecy tells you something. Simple example, you believe in your horoscope, which says that this week you will meet the woman of your life. Because you believe in it, you act more self-confident and open, and this leads to the fact that the chance to really meet someone increases. This was of course a positive example, but let's apply it to the situation. Whether date, girlfriend, wife or ex. What do people find attractive? Self-confidence, openness, honesty, the security you can offer them, being on the same wavelength. The list can be continued endlessly and is also different from person to person. But there is a reason why you are interested in this person and he is or was interested in you. And that can be broken down to commonalities. However, if you suddenly develop insecurities because you think you might lose them, for whatever reason, through jealousy or negative experiences in the past that triggers her with you, then you will suddenly act differently than you normally would, and she is used to it from you. Of course, you should never care what she thinks of you. That would be the other extreme. Do not understand it that way. There are enough examples who think one extreme is bad and then slip into the other. What feels good and normal for you? How would you normally act? In the best case, you have never pretended to the person with whom you share this bond, because then he accepts you as you are. This is a lesson that we have to learn from the bottom up in the course of our lives, because of all the crap we see in society and in the movies. That if we behave as we are, we attract people who accept exactly that. But if we pretend, well, you can imagine, then we get into a cycle in which this theater is the order of the day. You can only drop your mask when you are completely alone. Or with people who have found their way into your life by chance and who take you as you are. But usually you don't know how that should be exactly. It's like when you are color blind and go to the furniture store and your wife wants you to buy her rosewood-colored curtains. You don't know how the crap has to look like and come home with something completely different, but you think that's it. Anyway, why the whole digression in the direction? The person with whom you connect something was or is interested in you. Your most vulnerable and honest side, which you usually open only to her. She chose you for exactly that level of attention and commonality and stayed with you for exactly that reason. Whatever triggered the change in your behavior that caused you to develop a fear that you might lose her. The reason doesn't matter in the end. Women are important how you act, and they can still act so understanding and VLL at the beginning, even feel flattered. Subconsciously, their reaction to this is the thought that you are unattractive, and women do this for a while before they look elsewhere and you really have to worry. But then you get into it little by little and you can't explain it to yourself. I recommend therapy for something like this, as hard as it sounds. And it's not about you being crazy or anything else, but that you don't cry your partner's ears off with your worries. You are men. When a woman does that, she mostly just wants you to listen to her, to enjoy the attention it brings. She wants to get rid of something she wants you to be a part of. Most of the time that's enough. You don't have to offer any solutions. Shut up and listen actively is enough. But men want a solution. We are solution-oriented in every way. What relationship is broken? Must fix. You talk to them because you want to work out a solution for your problem with them, but most of the time the problem is deep inside you and they can't do anything but feel limited in their personal freedom, or even worse, powerless. You cry to them and they can do nothing. Try VLL what, but in reality you just have to cope with themselves. Therefore my advice with the therapist. He doesn't know you. He doesn't judge you, and you can talk to him without it diminishing the attraction in your relationship. There are so many ways to ruin a relationship. Don't let honesty be the reason why you are perceived as unattractive. You can tell them that you are afraid of loss. That is not the problem, but don't expect you to solve it. This is the way to sooner or later put the relationship in the sand. You are worried and worried? Then take care of it. Actively. Without wanting to change anything about her, because a woman who is sure that you are the best possible deal for her and only has eyes for you, she will never leave you. Why should she? But the work starts with you. Not with her or both of you together. With you. You are the indicator of attraction in your relationship. Be honest, you would be attracted to her even if she had nothing, sat at home all day and did nothing but wait for you. If you do that as a man, then you're out. Because your only purpose in life is the woman. You also have to get away from thinking, what does a woman offer you except a nice smile? But that's another story. Just be aware of your responsibility in the relationship. You lead, you offer solutions if they are necessary. And if you don't have a solution for yourself, how should you have one for other problems in your life together? That comes across as self-dependent. And I'm definitely not talking about when you have a weak moment. We all have them and it's okay to show them to your partner, that's what you have them for. You support each other. But if you develop such a fear that she could be gone, it influences your whole behavior and you have to get rid of this fear as soon as possible. Either by getting it off your chest with someone who doesn't subconsciously tell you about it, or by finding a way to solve the problem yourself. And by that I don't mean hitting the colleague of hers who flirts with her at the company party on the mouth, but to make yourself so much more attractive than this horse that the woman doesn't even have a tired smile for him but tips the eggnog into his face and laughs with you in the evening about what this is for N bird. Take care and until the next video.